again for you below. You ever notice how love can make smart people do the dumbest things? Like, you'll ignore 12 red flags, but the moment they text, "I miss you," your brain goes, "See? This is destiny." Yeah, that's not romance. That's addiction with a cute name. Today, let's talk about the addiction called love. And don't worry, I'm not here to ruin love. I'm just here to expose it a little, gently. Think about this. When you fall in love, your brain throws a chemical party. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. Everyone's invited. It feels amazing. You feel seen, chosen, special. Suddenly, their good morning text hits harder than your morning coffee. And just like any addiction, it starts innocent. At first you say, "I just enjoy talking to them." Then it becomes, "I feel weird if I don't talk to them." And before you know it, my entire mood depends on whether they replied or not. Be honest. How many times have you checked your phone and thought, maybe they didn't see it, maybe the network is bad, maybe Mercury is in retrograde? Congratulations. You're in deep. Love addiction doesn't mean you love deeply. It means your happiness has been outsourced. You stop asking, "Am I okay?" and start asking, "Are we okay?" Your self-worth quietly moves into their hands, without even signing a contract. And here's the funny part. Your brain doesn't care if the love is healthy or toxic. It only cares about the hit. That's why people go back to relationships that hurt them. Not because they're weak, but because the brain remembers the highs. It's like saying, "Yes, this burns me, but remember how warm it felt in the beginning?" Ever notice how one compliment from the person you love can fix your whole week, but one dry reply can ruin your sleep? That emotional roller coaster isn't love. That's withdrawal. And here's the scary part. The more you depend on someone else to regulate your emotions, the less control you have over your own peace. You start shrinking, you overthink texts, you rehearse conversations, you apologize for things you didn't even do. You call it love, but it feels more like anxiety wearing a romantic outfit. Now don't get me wrong. Love itself isn't the problem. Love is beautiful. Addiction is when love becomes your only source of joy. When being with them feels like oxygen, and being without them feels like suffocation. Healthy love says, "I want you." Addictive love says, "I need you to survive." Big difference. So how do you know if you're addicted, and not just in love? Simple. If losing them feels like losing yourself, that's not love. That's attachment mixed with fear. Real love adds to your life. It doesn't replace it. And here's the plot twist no one talks about. The moment you stop needing love, you actually become better at receiving it. Because you're no longer begging for crumbs. You're choosing connection. So the next time your heart goes crazy over someone, pause and ask yourself, do I enjoy them? Or am I using them to escape myself? Because love should feel like home, not like a habit you're afraid to quit. And if this hit a little too close to home, yeah, same. Welcome to the human experience. Is there anything else I can help you with today?